Good evening, I'm Lauren Culber.
And I'm Chad Mira. Thanks for joining us for KX News at 10 o'clock. Access to health care will now require a bit of a drive for one rural community. The Heart of America Johnson Clinic in Towner closed its doors just last week.
In tonight's top story, reporter Natalie Gomez was there talking to some residents who feel it was a mistake.
The Heart of America Johnson Clinic offered primary care services, which included disease prevention, health maintenance, and counseling.
You could go in there and just ask a question, and they would answer you without making an appointment and waiting a day or two or whatever.
Dom Rees and other residents tell me its closure is a big disappointment.
They've only been here 11 months, and which is unfortunate.
They feel a little more advertising could have kept it running longer.
Maybe it would have done better if there'd been more advertising and people would have found out about it.
Residents of Towner now have to travel either 45 miles west to Minot or 22 miles east to Rugby just to be seen by a provider.
It's going to be hard because there's a lot of elderly people that live here.
But Heart of America Medical Center CEO Patrick Branco says there weren't enough patients coming in to keep it open.
Our last month that we were open in June, we saw 37 patients in the month.
They needed at least 75 a month to break even with their expenses.
Renting space, providing supplies, equipment, and the support staff for the provider. It's an expensive operation.
For now, the clinic will remain closed, and those who did use it will have to travel out of town for healthcare services. For KX News, I'm Natalie Gomez.
The Heart of America Johnson Clinic was the first to open after a 7-year gap of having no clinic at all. Bronco says residents most likely stuck to the pattern of seeing a provider out of town and didn't care to see what the clinic offered.